So I have been asked, because of all of the political damnation by YouTube, they'll monetize, for instance. Okay, let me just go there for a second. So YouTube picks and chooses. They may claim it's algorithms, they may claim it's this, they may claim it's that. They pick and choose. They like the big draws, they like the people who bring in the most money, they like the big names, they like that kind of stuff. Because it's a business, for God's sakes, right? So, a lot of YouTubers, just around the board, not just readers, but a lot of YouTubers fear saying the wrong thing. Mind you, this is not the government, so they can censor you. This is not the government. But they fear saying the wrong thing for the risk of YouTube backlash. And not from the comment section, from the actual YouTube. So they are afraid of cursing, they're afraid of this, they're afraid of that. So I came from the gaming world into here. So for instance, there are many, I'll name one. There are many video gamers who use excessive profanity. It's excused because they have a lot of subscribers, therefore they get a lot of ad revenue. Those who have less subscribers and bring less to the channel get strikes. And there are commentators on YouTube who get heavily monetized. Like they could make upwards to $2,000 per video, around that 100,000 subscriber mark, where they talk about all kinds of matters controversial. And as a result, they are excused because they have a higher subscriber count, therefore more ad revenue. My channel, for instance, does not have over 10,000 subscribers. It doesn't, 30,000 I think is the ideal mark for YouTube, because then you can do other things that you can't do here. For instance, they have subscriptions and things like that you can sign up for your favorite YouTubers, but you have to have at least 30,000 subscribers first. So, YouTube and smaller channels are basically at odds because you cannot do what the big channels can do. So like I said, the big channel, there is, I think, one of the biggest channels. His name is PewDiePie. I've seen his videos one time and I didn't get it, so I had stopped watching. But like I said, he's got like 80 million subscribers. So he is one of the biggest things for YouTube. They even gave him his own show on YouTube Red. YouTube Red is a paid subscription, kind of like Netflix. So they gave him his own show. They threatened to take that show away when he was playing a video game one day, and he had a troll in his live stream, and he called the troll a nigger. Mind you, this is a white guy. So this was a big deal at the time. YouTube said that they were considering taking his show from him. They didn't. Not only did they not take his show, but nothing happened from YouTube. I think they may have fined him or something, but the game he was playing, the video game he was playing, they sent out I think it's DMCA notice, which is basically saying you're using our copywritten material on your channel, and he got a copyright strike. So he couldn't post that video on his channel. So the only real backlash came from the gaming company, not from YouTube. He has 80 million subscribers. This is a big deal for them because he brings in a lot of money. Not this channel with 6,000 subscribers. Because I would do a reading on Jeffrey Epstein, and they demonetized the video. Separation on the bottom. So they demonetized the video because that's controversial. So it's not necessarily the subject matter. It's that you're not powerful enough with such little channels to really take on the big company. Because the video gaming world is full of people, like I said, that use excessive language, profanity. Nothing happens. They may get a, hey, can you kind of watch that? But outside of that, no. The real, I guess, attacks come from the outside of YouTube. Nintendo will contact the content creator or the person on the channel and says, you're playing our game on your channel, which is fine, thank you, but you're using too many or too much profanity. So Nintendo prides themselves on being this family-friendly company, so we need you to curb some of that. That's the only real backlash they get. So, YouTube. Will there be someone to come along to challenge YouTube? To not person, but company. Will there be a new platform for people to go to? Now, separation is on the bottom. Heartbreak. I say no, and here's why I say that. If this company is out there, how are you going to find it? You type it into your search bar, your search engine. What search engine are you using? If you are using Google, Google owns YouTube. You have to use Bing, or you have to use Firefox or one of these other little places to try to find this. So it's going to be an uphill battle for someone to challenge YouTube. There's Star, so hope for the future. This will have to probably be one of those things where the biggest people would have to leave first. Yeah, the biggest people will have to sort of show the shun to YouTube first. Six of Pentacles. So a longing for the past. I guess the days of when YouTube was not so strict. Now, mind you, YouTube says they laid so many rules because so many people complained about the comment section. Which is why at the beginning or the end of the comment section, somewhere in there, it gives you a guideline or a little hint, a tip, reminder. Make sure you're being respectful in the comment section. Harmony. So they think, you know, we're doing this for the better of you. This is the institution. Google owns YouTube. So being that they own YouTube, this is going to be a fight that may be insurmountable, especially for little bitty channels. You would have to get the PewDiePies and people of the world to leave YouTube, and they're not going to do that because YouTube has literally made them millionaires. Because like I said, a channel that hits about, I think 100,000 subscribers, let's just say 150,000, because I know this because someone told me, and I seen it. 150,000 subscribers, you can earn about $2,000 per video if enough people watch it. Per video. So and YouTube pays you once a month. So you imagine per video, you do a video every day, every other day, that's good 15 to 30 videos times $2,000. And YouTube doesn't take taxes out of your YouTube money. You have to pay that at the end of the year. So here you get this big giant check from YouTube every single month for having over 100,000 subscribers. these channels like mine with 6,000 subscribers are not going to be the force that moves YouTube, because they don't really pay out to us that much and we don't bring in that much. Communication. There's the moving away as well. Messages, news. Six of Wands. These are the celebrated people. This is in the fear. This is the only thing that can challenge YouTube, is the content creators. Regret and sorrow. Is justice and balance. Queen of Wands is probably someone of authority. The moon, the tower. So the moon is secrets or lies, and then the tower is an abrupt end, the Two of Cups, and the Hangman. So I'm going to go on the limb and say no. No one is going to challenge YouTube successfully. They challenge them now. Like, you can go to different platforms. There are other video platforms. You know, you have Vimeo, you have Dailymotion, you have all of these different places you could go to, you know, for videos. But nobody beats YouTube. It's kind of like you having a mom and pop store and then Walmart moves into your town. It's kind of like that. So no one is going to successfully challenge YouTube.